Um, I'm good. What kind of feeling is it?
You're trying to hold your breath, are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you forget how to breathe?
Oh, let's hope it's not contagious.
I was going to say that sounds like a panic attack I've had before, but I don't think I've ever done that before.
Um,
This is very, very concerning. Maybe. What? And she just disappears.
Emergency ejection protocol or something? I don't fucking know.
I mean, that would be good.
Anything, you're the one that should know this, considering you're kind of bought into the whole thing, right?
Has Dora ever heard of something like this happening?
I'm going to say give me a history check. But I'm going to make it quite a hard DC because while you're used to all this magic and everything, you've never been on like this side of it.
It's a 16.
16. So you have heard of tamers go into limbo and seemingly vanish, not returning. But that's kind of where you finish your understanding of what's happened. You've never, like I said, never been on this side of the magical experience.
Well, I know that there's several reasons that people could vanish when they've entered these areas, but I don't know specifically what this could be.
Vanished as in she's just gone? Is there a way to bring her back?
I suppose it depends how long she's gone for. We're not supposed to be here for forever.
Right. So now we just carry on with our current mission and just hope we can find a way to bring her back.
I think we'd be putting ourselves at risk if we hang around here for too long.
Already walking.
I think that's going to be a thing, isn't it? All right, let's go.
Or it does look a little bit apprehensive, but we'll continue on with the rest. Hanging a little bit further back.
Perfect. As you do start continuing on, Dora, you kind of get like a coming from your arcane binder.
So she's never used one of these before, right?
No, you understand what they are in practice. You understand they are something to both suppress and help control your arcane flowing of the arcane energies, and also there to access the weave, which can be used as communication. So you do understand that.
Yeah. We'll take it out and have a look. Kind of hold it up to her ear, I guess.
Yeah, as you do that, kind of like this little green light kind of starts appearing out of it, and like probably no bigger than like 15 centimeters tall. It's like a holographic version of your father that appears on the screen. He kind of like the static and flickering kind of flickers him in and out, and he's just like, Dora, could you hear me?
Hello, Father. Yes, we appear to be in a little bit of a unfortunate situation. Something's happened.
I saw your portal got spliced. I tried to recall it, but wait, what's this? Oh, I got one of you back at least.
Oh, so that's what happened to Roxy.
I tried to reverse the flow, but clearly there was only enough energy just to pull one of you back.
Is she okay? I mean,
yes, I guess. If you can call what she is okay.
that's a fair point. So what should we do? Do you know of another way out?
I suppose you could try to make it to one of the rune headquarters. There's ones scattered all around all of Limbo, and they all connect to the bridge. If you could get there, maybe you could try and come back that way.
Do you know where the nearest one to where we entered was?
I can send you the coordinates. You, and then it just goes dead.
Letting out a sigh and then kind of calling out to the others. Father says that perhaps we should try and find one of rune headquarters that are supposedly scattered about here throughout Limbo. I suppose it depends on whether we deem the goal that Creeper had set out before us to be worthy of trying to pursue en route.
I mean, if there's an issue here in Limbo, surely whilst we're here, might as well try and fix it. It's only going to get worse.
I agree, but our team is already shortened. I mean, I'm sure Roxy was just holding us back anyway, but
I mean, I was going to say...
Oh, yes. The only other one that didn't stand around a crash site when it made noise in an unfamiliar place that didn't know where we were. Anyway.
Regardless.
Aren't you guys the Bible and things don't exist, do they?
I'm sure we're plenty strong enough just the three of us.
Just avoid the question.
Yep.
Well, whatever you guys want to do, I guess I just have to stick around because sadly it's the smarter course of action, even if I hate both of the decisions made so far from you two.
perhaps if you could just stick around a little bit ahead, so if anyone does come out, they'll notice you and you'll draw their attention so we can take our shots at them.
Oh yes, I'm happy to be a walking meat popsicle for you.
Oh, good.
Because neither of you have any spine. Oh god, I could... But no, it's fine. Yeah, well, no, we'll just keep walking, I guess. Kind of that visual air quote kind of thing as he says walking.
And yeah, as you all decide to keep on walking, can I get a perception check from all of you, please?
15.
Every now and then, Dora will take out the sniper and just have a look in the distance as well, if
Okay.
there's ever a clear view ahead.
Yeah, I can give you advantage on that one if you want.
I might need it. That was a 9. Or a 7, so yeah.
That's okay. 22.
Okay.
15.
15. Oh, nice. So every so often, Dora, when you're walking, you kind of like take your time, look through the scope to try and see in the distance. But every time this kind of like almost like deserty kind of terrain that is like slowly becoming a bit of sand, like kicks up and blocks the scope view for you for getting a clear picture. And just like when you think you're seeing something in distance, just like sand comes up and blocks it. For you two, the 15 and 22, Oscar, you're kind of trudging along kind of nonchalantly, and you start to have your head down, start to see tracks, big like claw print tracks. Definitely think they probably had something to do with them lizard-like dinosaur armored things that were chasing you before. And you, with the 22, you also notice these tracks, but then you see like a little bit further ahead, there's kind of like this like smoke just starting to billow out in the distance. Very clear color, just like the start of the smoke.
Could I tell regarding the smoke if it's... Is there a lot? Is there like a big like fire, or do you think it's from like a campfire?
Yeah, more like a campfire.
Okay. I don't know if you guys see it, but there's appears to be like some sort of fire up ahead. Looks small, maybe a campfire, but I don't know.
More interest in the
They're
claw prints in the
probably
ground.
not big enough to be a headquarters, do you think?
I don't think so, but like Oscar said, there's footprints and then also a campfire. It seems a bit strange.
I didn't say foot. That would be more humanoid. I said claw.
Again, it's also strange.
I guess. Bum ba bum bum.
Probably best to keep our distance then.
Yeah, are we wanting to go check out this fire? Because it could be nothing. Or it could be a creature causing it.
Or it could be everything. We don't know because we're just walking in a random place in a place that we don't know. We should probably try and do the base, necessities, shelter, general idea of what we're doing. Maybe a high place so we can see what the terrain around us is like. But no, I don't think any of that would have came to mind, would it? No, because I'm just the walking meat popsicle at the front.
I'm sorry, I
Is there
zoned out.
somewhere?
Where are we going?
Oh god, okay, fine. And yeah, you're just gonna look for somewhere tall so we can kind of survey the area to try and come up with some more useful plan.
So, kind of going back the way you came, sort of thing. There's a bit more like trees that kind of give like a coverage, like almost like a canopy, or you can see like this kind of like cliff face. Like it's not that high, but it'd definitely give you like at least like a 10-foot elevation off the ground.
Yes, that will work. Because no point going back the way we came, because we're just going back on ourselves and wasting progress.
We'll look to Theo. Those lizards didn't have opposable thumbs, did they?
Not that I can recall. I don't think so. Seemed...
Then it's highly unlikely that they started this fire, right?
Unless they can breathe
Outside
fire and we
of
didn't
some-
get to see it.
Outside of some magical or otherwise ability.
Correct. Yeah. I doubt that they could start it unless they, like you said, they have some sort of magical means. But it could be an entire different creature altogether.
Bum, bum, bum.
I think we can proceed with caution, but there's no reason to suspect hostility at this point.
Always suspect hostility, and you can't be surprised.
mean, I can't argue with that one. Anyway, you were saying, Oscar, you were going up high ground.
Yeah, it's like that small kind of cliff edge over there. I think it's the best thing. It's better than going back on ourselves and wasting all the progress we have technically made in one direction, even though we've got no idea where to go. This is what I got drug out of fucking normal life to do. Jesus, what? You guys volunteered for this?
Well, yes, I'm agreed.
Yeah, it means fucking
I
nothing.
consider it
Good.
an honour.
Okay, just me with sanity.
But yeah, how close is the smoke to the cliffside? Would we get a good view?
You probably get like a better view from the vantage point. I would say like from your 22, you're probably guessing within 200 or so feet is the smoke coming from.
Okay.
So given the 10 foot elevation, traveling a little bit closer, yeah, you should be able to get a better view.
All right, Oscar, I'll listen to you for once. Let's head up to that cliffside.
Please don't. I don't get any gratification. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum.
Okay, and if you're going to try and climb this cliffside, I need acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, we're climbing. Is there no way?
No. It's not like don't just. It's kind of like just like this cliff that kind of runs alongside like the whole.
30-20.
Okay.
Already going up.
Was that athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay, amazing. So like you kind of just like look at it and you're just like, okay, fine. Crack your knuckles and just.
Already rough as it is to don't feel anything going up.
Shoot, I didn't think this through.
If you want to wait,
I got a 10. So I think she makes it halfway up and it's more difficult than she thought. So she just sits there halfway up.
Yeah. So like you start to like, okay, I could just, you start to like full speed, like run up there. And then you're like, okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. And like you kind of just like hanging halfway.
She probably tries to make it look like this was her plan all along and takes out the sniper and looks from there.
Oh, amazing. You do look cool as you're like hanging there with the sniper out, but Oscar, as you make it to the top, you could kind of like see like probably not the intended by like the vantage point given. But
he doesn't have a rope or anything, but what he will do, you know, the old jacket, because he swapped for the new one, he's going to try and use that as like a kind of makeshift rope for them.
Okay. But
like,
Theo, to you, when Dora did that, it's definitely cool.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely cool.
I can do this. If Dora can do it, I can do this. Here we go.
But yeah, I'd say this makeshift rope.
Succeed. Okay.
I'd say the makeshift rope you're making, I'm going to say it's kind of going to give. I won't give advantage, but I'll lower the DC for them.
This won't help. 7.
We have multiple luck points that you could use.
I feel like we should save it for something more important.
And then it's going to come to the end of the session and none of them are going to be used.
I know what you use, 100%.
And then like, so you start to climb and you're like, oh, I got this. And then you realize you're not going anywhere.
That's part of why I felt good. You know, I think it might be best if I keep an eye on the ground level,
On the
just in case. You guys go ahead.
Do you want to attempt to make the rest of the way up, Dora?
No, she's probably looking through the scope still, so probably hasn't even noticed that.
Amazing. So I'll get Dora and Oscar to make another perception check, please. Oscar, I'll give you advantage from your vantage point. Dora, it's going to be
Yeah,
flat roll, from where you are.
cool.
16.
It's not bad. 23.
Okay. So with the 23, as you like look through the scope, you can kind of see like what was seen as smoke originally kind of look like a flock of like bats now as you like looking through the scope.
Oh, interesting.
And then Oscar, from your vantage point with your outlook, you can see like this campfire that is still flaming, like this, what you presume is smoke kind of like circling off, but nothing around this campfire.
That smoke is actually not smoke. It appears to be a swarm of bats. Perhaps we should avoid it then.
Yeah. Well, does that mean God, I gotta come back down. Okie dokie.
You just like slide back down, like make your way to the bottom.
He doesn't care. There is a fire, but considering there's nobody there, I wouldn't recommend going there because whatever is to get them off is probably still around. But don't listen to me. I'm just the walking meat target in front of everybody else because no one has a spine.
No, that's fine. If there's no one there, there's no point heading there. Any chance you saw something?
Useful? No.
Oh, okay, so we still don't know where we're going.
Not specifically. I suppose we have several goals in mind, though. We just need to keep looking.
So walk in a random direction and then keep an eye
Hope
for
for the
anything
best.
of interest. Yeah.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
As you begin to start walking again, you like kind of like keep going forward, and they're kind of like you start to like fully leave like the more foresty kind of terrain, and it's now pure like open deserty plains, like bit rocky, bit mountainous as you're climbing up, and now you kind of get to like a vantage point where you can like kind of see over, and you see like the campsite fully left unattended. You're close enough now to see that that smoke well and truly is not smoke, and it is like some form of bat-like creature.
Is it possible for me to roll in nature to understand what the bats are doing? If
I
there
can
is
give
a
you
bat
I can give you nature, or I can give you arcana.
either or, they're both the same.
Okay, I'll give you arcana.
Okay. Natural 20, 25.
Oh, amazing. These seem to be corralling the fire. So like when anyone gets near the fire, they seem to be looking to swoop down upon anyone getting close to the fire.
That would make sense. With that roll, would I know if that's for any fire that is created, or is it specifically that one?
Yeah, they seem to like. I tell you what, with that roll, with the Arcana roll, you kind of get the feeling that these bat-like creatures kind of made that fire as like a trap, and then they swoop down and take any passers-by that would stop at their campfire.
Yeah, I'll relay that and just say, yeah, it's a good thing we didn't head there. The bat set up the fire as a trap.
Yeah, well. Yeah, fire's too good to be true in a fucking place like this when you are, lost trying to find something that's some semblance of the normal world. It doesn't really help out that well when it's bloodthirsty animals, I guess. Huh.
So beware of
Oh.
more fire.
It's quite a clever trap. Have to keep it in mind. Very well. Onwards.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum.
Where we currently are,
Yes.
is that fight still going on with the corrupted echo
Up in the sky,
up in the sky? Yeah.
you just see one of the figures flying around the sky now. The other one is no longer there.
Do I see that mark on the leg?
For this
Although,
one,
actually, to be fair, I don't think I know about that. Thinking about it.
Okay.
Never mind.
I mean, you can make a perception investigation at this creature in the air that you see.
Sure.
Because you would know of Sorcerum now, and so you could be looking for that, so it's not too...
Yeah. That's 23.
23. So this creature doesn't have any traces of that on them. So you're kind of surmising that it was the other creature that had it.
Okay. Seems like that fight is over. The one that won doesn't seem corrupted. Don't know what happened to the other one unless it fled. Don't know if you wanted to head in that direction, or was that just more of a suicide mission?
I don't know. You guys have got the great ideas and all, useful and knowing and are smart.
As you're...
If they weren't...
Yeah, go.
If they weren't corrupted, then perhaps they'll be able to help point us in the right direction?
Or if it's anything like the T-Rex dinosaur-looking things, it might just eat us straight away.
It has also just been in quite the intense combat, so better now than never, or waiting.
How do you propose to speak to something that's flying in the sky?
Loudly?
Create sort of, I don't know, attention to draw it our way. Don't know if we use some sort of sound. I can create a sound or an image, but quite far up, isn't it?
Up that high would be useful for a second person to just seeing what's around. No, nothing out of the academy training and prestigious health name that helps with that. No. Okay, cool.
Well, I'd have ways to do so, but I'm a bit conscious that it might draw too much attention if there's more of...
As you are standing here thinking about this, you start to feel like the ground shake beneath you, and the sand starts to shift.
That doesn't seem good.
I think it's time to go.
Can I get each of you to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
I decline.
I mean, you can.
That's 5, so...
Okay.
I'm going to use one of the luck points on this,
Yep.
if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yep.
Never
I
mind,
don't
it gets
suppose you
worse.
can
That was a
use
4.
Multiple.
You can if you want. Yeah, if you want to.
I'll take my 5.
Okay.
It is what it is. So that's 12 total.
Okay.
21.
Okay. So, out of instinct, Theo, you kind of like almost like jump backwards just enough And Dora, you kind of like stumble back. You make it look more graceful than it actually was, but you know to yourself that it was more of a stumble. And then, unfortunately, Oscar, you kind of get trapped in this armored dinosaur's jaws as it like comes out of the sand. I need you all to roll initiative.
Well, this is not the first time I've been in a spot like this.
I now understand why you keep walking.
Yep.
And then I roll a nat 20. So that's 25.
Okay, nice.
This is really good for me. I'm quite surprised myself. 22.
Oh, damn.
Nice. I got a 19.
Nice. Okay, that does mean, Dora, with your 25, you are the first to act as like this armored dinosaur like beast comes, jaws clasp Oscar, and like now just like this huge creature stands before you. You probably come up to like not even like where its kneecap would be.
Can Dora spend a risk die to use dodge roll and kind of, as part of this being caught off guard, kind of starting to fall backwards, turn it into a roll and basically move up to 15 foot away and take a couple of shots with her sniper?
Yeah, 100%.
So the first roll. Oh. That's not working. I'll roll it manually. Is a 20 to hit.
20 does hit. You managed to find patches between like the armored plating.
Misplaced my d8s. There we are.
Sorry.
Oh, not bad. Okay. So that's a 18 piercing damage on the first one.
Amazing. You managed to, this
And
bullet
then
finds purchases just
second.
between the armor plates and just, and it just.
We'll try and take a shot at roughly the same spot.
Okay.
For a 21 to hit.
Again, that will hit.
So I rolled a 1 on one of the dice, but I'm going to use marksman something. Let me find it. Marksman's luck to flip that over, so it's an 8.
Okay.
Which will result in 20 piercing damage.
Amazing. Just again, both shots finding purchase between its armored plates. Anything else from yourself?
And then running 30 feet away. Maybe to find cover if there is anything there.
I mean...
or actually, if there's nothing like major cover,
Yeah.
she'd go prone. Another... is it half movement to go prone, or...
I think you can voluntarily go prone, but to get up from prone, it's half movement.
Okay, in that case, so she's now 45 feet away and will just go prone.
Amazing. Yeah, so like you're prone and like you've got like a little bit of like hill and like rocky terrain around you, so it'll make you that much more harder to hit. But yeah, you just managed to clear away from that. That will then bring us to Theo.
Okay. How close is it to Theo? If I move back, will it...
Oh, you're with... yeah, definitely. You're within 10 foot of it, 100%.
Oh, boy. Okay. Never mind. Instead, I'm going to try casting Mind Whip
Okay.
on it. So can it make an intelligence saving throw, please?
It can try. I don't promise it's going to do much good.
That's good.
Oh, it's a 17 minus 4 for a 13.
Okay. That fails.
These things are awfully smart.
So it takes 8 psychic damage.
Yep.
It can't take reactions, so
Okay.
I can move away now. So I'm just going to move all the way back 30 feet, 4 feet with my movement to get some distance.
Perfect.
And then on its turn, it has to choose either an action, bonus action, or move. It can't do all three. It has to choose one.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. Is that it from you, Theo?
That is it.
Amazing. So you just... but it does bring us to the Dinorian warrior. The Dinorian warrior with Oscar in its mouth. It's going to attempt to swallow Oscar. Oscar, can I get a strength saving throw, please?
11.
So Oscar, you're just whipped up in the air and just chomp down. But that is his action. That's all it can do because of the mind whip. So that does bring us to Oscar. Oscar, you're kind of like in this tight, confined space. As you are there, you kind of hear like a voice coming from you. It's just like, oh, trapped, dark, very dark.
I've been in worse places.
Do you like death?
It's something I'm not completely averse to. Why? What's up?
I was gonna show you a way to avoid this. We are partners after all.
Let's just put a pin in that for the time being. Let's see if I can make it throw me up itself.
If that is your wish.
Well, you see, the stupid thing, the smart idea to swallow someone that has a gun strapped onto their side, so let's just see what happens.
Okay.
And kind of slightly wiggling around to try and just make sure the shotgun's aiming away from himself.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot it twice with a shotgun.
Okay. AC is much lower inside than it is outside.
I was about to say, also. Why am I having this problem again? Why wouldn't you... Okay. Don't know what it is with D&D Beyond lately, but it won't let me roll anything on any of the sheets that I have. Okay, fun.
It's just being a dick.
Well, that's not great to begin with. Can I use one of those love points?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Wow, I rolled the same thing twice. So it's 10 for the first one twice.
Unfortunately, it isn't a hard thing to hit, but that doesn't just make it.
Just gets caught on the coat, and the coat just
Yeah.
takes a little. It's like, wow, that's fucking useless. Let's try that again. Wow. That's 6 for the second one. Wow. That's all I can say is just wow.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You do better next time.
You just hear that voice again, just like start to hackle in your ear.
Yeah, no, that was really terrible. I thought it'd be easier to shoot it from the inside, but anyway.
Anything else from you, Oscar? Any bonus action?
No, not really. Nothing I can really do.
Okay. That does bring us to Dora, top of your turn. So you've just, from your vantage point, you've just seen Oscar get like thrown up in the air and chomped down in one go.
Oscar, what are you doing? Just get your gun out and shoot them. And she will take a shot, just same spot that she's been aiming at, trying to kind of chip away at it. And that's a 27 to hit.
That will hit. Let me do a bit of fun. Okay. Yeah, so that hits.
Oh, that's 2 8s on the d8s.
Oh,
so 21 points of piercing damage.
Amazing. Just you kind of like feel like the brush impact Oscar as like this bullet kind of like penetrates like the back there. You start to feel like a gap in its hide.
be aiming for the same spot, so try to avoid wherever that one just went. And we'll try to shoot again.
Okay.
Oh yes, do I really get to choose where I am inside a beast?
For 16 to hit.
Unfortunately, that will miss. You just slightly off kilter, and it does like ping off the armored plate.
You distracted me. And that will be her turn. She'll kind of roll back a bit and reposition. But yeah, that'll be her
Amazing.
turn.
Theo.
Okay. Let's I don't want to do this.
Hey, that's my line.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go back again, but I'm gonna stay within 60 feet. Because that's what like the ranges of my spells.
Yeah.
So and then be like yeah, you guys hit in the same spot. I'm gonna tackle its mind and hopefully eventually it will give up. So I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it.
Okay.
So it's intelligence save, please.
That's a 1. Not a natural one, just a 5 minus 4.
Okay. So that's 9 psychic damage.
Cool.
And then if it has to make a saving throw, it has to strike 1d4 to it.
Okay, cool. Is the effect of the whip worn off now?
Yes, that
Cool.
only lasts for a round, so that's all. Yeah. But that's my go.
Sweet, that does bring us to the Dairian Warrior. The Dairian Warrior is going to... Yeah, I think it's gonna see you, Theo, and just start to charge towards you. With its 50 foot, it's gonna get quite close to you.
Oh boy, it has 50 foot.
And it's got a 10-foot range, because... Dinosaur.
Yeah.
God, it feels weird in here.
Yeah, you're just like,
I was worried about that.
yeah, and it's going to take 2 of its armored gauntlet attacks against you, and then 1 bite attack.
Okay.
So first armored gauntlet is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
$22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Second armor gauntlet strike will be a dirty 20 to hit.
Shield.
Sweet. So just how does your shield look as you cast it? Like,
I imagine it would be some sort of psychic shield that he like creates. He like expands.
oh, amazing! Just like a
Yeah.
astral projection of you sort of thing. It's just like
Yeah.
amazing. I love it. And now comes the bite attack. It won't be able to conduct a swallow attack though.
That's
Why?
good. That's nice.
The bite attack's only an 18, so that will miss.
That will miss. Yeah, because
Yeah.
shield.
So just as it reverberates, that does bring us to Oscar's turn. Oscar, as you've spent 1 whole round in there, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I certainly can. Cool. I see what today is going to be like. That's a natural 1. I shot for 4. So I see what today is like.
That will be 15 points of acid damage.
Cool. Ow.
But it is your turn.
He's old and stubborn. He's going to try shooting it again.
Amazing.
I understand that you're trying to help, but at the end of the day, before I do that though, can I try and wiggle my way like into the stomach? Because I'm guessing there'll be more space in there.
Yeah, you can like. So here's what I will say: you can like go down, but it will be more acid damage a turn if you are not able to get out.
Fair. Okay. You'll stay where he is. Fuck it. I'll try this again. Still can't roll with it. First one is. Oh, cool. Natural 20 for 23.
Hey, see? That works.
Bonus action. Ballistic smite, I think it's called. 1 second. Ballistic smite.
Okay.
On a ranged weapon attack, I can add. Yeah. And. What element? 1 second. Let's make this interesting. So it's going to be thunder.
Okay.
So that is 22 piercing with the shotgun, and then for the ballistic smite, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 thunder from the ballistic smite damage.
Okay, amazing. So 34 damage. Just like there's just like this loud like it sounds like when a stomach's rumbling, but like just like this mighty one, it like just kind of like reverberates in all of your ears, then just like this blast, and you just see Oscar just like fall to the ground. This Dinurian warrior now is just like clutching his abdomen kind of area and just like screaming in pain.
I have another shot.
Yeah.
Hey! Another natural 20 for 23.
Oh, hey!
Yes.
Did you double your smite damage just to...
I did double smite damage because it's only 2d6 normally.
Cool.
13 piercing on the second shot.
Cool.
That one rolled really bad compared to the first one. Anyway.
So yeah, again... And he's just like... This blood just... As the blood like
God, you fucking stick on the inside.
As you say, that blood just like kind of starts to pour on the ground, and it just like melts through the sand as it hits the ground. That does bring us to Dora, though.
Good job. And she'll roll a bit further back still, and take another couple of shots at them. That is a 19 plus stuff, so that crits.
Oh, yeah.
And thanks to Piercer, we'll roll another d8 on top of that. So I'll flip that over so that 2 becomes a 7. So that's... and 44 piercing total.
44. As you take this shot, Oscar, as you're kind of looking up at this thing, blood like kind of splattering on the ground, like melting around. Theo, you're kind of holding yourself after the one shot it got in on you, kind of like took the wind out of you a little bit. You just see this bullet like pierce where there's like no armor on like its neck, and its head just clean pops off.
That ought to do the trick.
Nice.
How are you feeling there?
Which one you?
The one covered in stomach acid.
Oh, I'm fine. I don't know what you're on about.
I mean, you too?
I mean, I did just get hit by a massive like claw.
I've got some bandages here if you need them.
No. I'll be okay. I'm a Creed. It's nothing. Ow.
You know, death just doesn't discriminate against people, right? You know that they'll kill you if you're a Creed or not.
Yes, but I'm just harder to kill.
I'm very tempted to try to test that theory, but alas.
Just taking a quick gauge of all your passive perceptions.
11.
15?
15.
Also 15.
Okay. So as you're talking, you two with the 15s, you do hear like this weird like sucking sound as these bats from that were the smoke from the fire have now like conjugated over where this creature now lays due to the noise. And they kind of like in midair just like morph together and become like this figure. Like it becomes like this female figure, like no hair, like this black like dress that seems to be part of her skin, these leathery wings that's like attached to her arms, these really sharp claws, these pointed ears, and she's just like, food.
Please partake. We're just heading out. Don't mind us.
I'm quite full. Help yourself, though.
Oh, help myself. I don't mind if I do. And she's going to swoop down to do a grave strike towards you, Dora.
That sounds horrendous.
Nice.
That's a 23 to hit.
So it would hit. Let me try and see if I can find the right thing. There's a marksman ability that I can add, I believe, a D8 to my AC,
Okay.
which might cause it to... Let me find it so I can make sure I'm doing the right one. Yeah. So 25 is her current AC
Okay,
now?
so yeah, as she comes swooping down, her clawed hand becomes like a blade and goes to like stab you straight into like the diaphragm area. And as she does, you kind of like quickly like just shoot. It like splinters off the blade, but it's enough to distract her away. But yeah, we're going to go in for another round of initiative.
Okay.
That's 24 from Dora this time.
Amazing.
Another 22.
Okay. What's your dex?
Plus 3, 16.
Okay, so you go after Demora.
14. No problems with me.
I should have just kept the same order, pretty much. But Dora, you are up first, just after this creature just went to like stab you. You kind of like hear, like as you recoil and like prepare yourself, just like, I can help. We are a partnership. We can work together.
I could keep distance, or I could use you now. Which do you think is best?
Whatever you feel is best, but this is a demon-level arcane being known as Demora.
Perhaps I'll try to keep distance now, but if she gets on top of me again, then you could help me out.
Yes.
So for now, she's going to roll the way again, using dodge roll. So that's 15 feet, and then we'll just run another 30 feet, and then turn around and take a couple of shots.
Amazing.
I don't know why that was with advantage. The first one was an 8, so I presume that misses.
That does miss, actually, yeah. Just as you go to shoot, just like this leathery dress kind of like whips up and just...
You seem quite talented. Natural one. Distracted by the dress, rushing off and blocking the bullet.
This time as you go, like, fire, just like she catches the bullet, just drops it.
Yeah, just a nervous chuckle. And we'll be prone again, so yeah, 45
Perfect.
feet away prone.
Cool. That does bring us to Demora. Got 40 foot. Yeah, she's gonna go after you, I think, Theo.
Yeah, okay.
Just immediately kind of like snaps neck to you, and just like now both hands become like blades, and she just like jumps, lunges towards you, and it's going to be double grave strike. First one is only a 14, so I believe that misses.
That will miss. Yes.
Second one, however, is a 24.
Yeah, that will hit.
So that will be pretty shite on the damage, actually. So that'll be 6 slashing and 11 necrotic.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything from bonus action? Oh, yes, actually. Bonus action, she's going to take her umbral form. So as she stabs you, the necrotic energy kind of drains from you. You kind of feel like a little bit weak. As that happens, she grows an extra head out the back of her bald head. So now she any attacks on her have disadvantage.
Well, okay.
And that brings us to Theo.
That ain't good. Okay.
As you're standing there, kind of like just like stab wound, bleeding, you just hear the hooded figure in your voice, just like, "We can work together on this one."
Yeah, yes, please. I realize I forgot to ask your name, but if we survive this, I'll be sure to do that.
I will help you in whatever way I can, but you have to give control, almost. You have to merge both of our arcane spirits.
That's fine. I feel like you might be more suited to this than me.
And then like you're kind of like trying to work out, and then like almost your body moves by itself. Your arcane binder that's on like your wrist, you kind of just like hold as you do. What color would you say is your arcane like energy? Like what color would you let off?
I'm imagining purple.
Yeah. So as you hold your arcane binder, just this purple energy starts to like leak out of you, becomes like violent whips around you, as you all see Theo's form kind of just like shrink down, and from it this shadowy hooded figure as Razorgas now stands in your wake, so you can take your turn as Razorgas. Obviously, you mark a charge off of your arcane binder.
Yes. Okay, what does he do? Right. I should have planned for this, but okay. I think as an action, considering where we currently are, gonna cast Blur.
Blur.
So yeah, so I begin shifting. So any attacks against me is with disadvantage.
Yeah. So you start to like whip really fast.
I'm gonna try and run. 30 feet. I'm trying to find somewhere that he can hide if possible.
Yeah, amazing. So Blur cast, that's disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll take an attack of opportunity against you, but at disadvantage.
Yep.
Which pays off 16.
Unfortunately, that just hit.
Oh, okay. However, you're a bit more of a shield now. So that'd be 7 points of slashing and 17 points of necrotic.
Okay. And yeah, find cover, and then bonus action, I'm gonna hide.
Cool. Yeah. Roll me that stealth check.
Okay. 31.
31. You just see this new shadowy form that Theo's taken just disappear.
Go.
Perfect. And that brings us to Oscar.
It does indeed. Huh. I'm still lying down on the floor, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll just stand up.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck it. I guess I tried. Is this being within 30 feet, or do I have to move to
Oh no,
try and get closer?
You could get there within 30 feet, yeah.
Well, no, I've got 15 foot of movement. I'm just saying the range of the shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, until he feels like he's actually in danger, he's just going to try to do shit himself. So,
Okay.
Swap to a different. I still doesn't want to roll that. Okay, that's fun. Well, first one's an 8.
Misses.
Second one's a 1. Fuck sake.
Just as this all happens, you see on your arcane binder that bead, that relic bead, kind of just like start to like hover over the top of it, and it slowly starts to like pulse.
Oh. I think that's it for now.
Okay. That brings us top around. So, Dora, you're seeing all this unfold. You've just seen Theo become one with that shadowy hooded creature that helped save you guys back when you was in the tree covered area. You've seen Oscar kind of get up and take some shots, and it kind of looks like these mortal weapons are not really having much of an effect on her.
I suppose that I might be needing your help after all. Are you ready?
I'm ready and willing.
Then let's do this. And she will begin to transform.
Yeah. So like you kind of like start to like charge towards Demora, and as you do, just like muscles bulge and you just become bigger and stronger until you become this minotaur figure, this flaming minotaur figure, Emblast.
One hand kind of bursting out in flames, the other holding this blood axe, and will then grip the axe with both hands, and the flames will begin to spread up the weapon.
Amazing.
And Emblast will take a couple of slashes at Demora, did you say?
Yeah. Yeah, should have planned it out.
Disadvantage would... No, it's all good. Would Reckless make that flat?
Reckless would make that flat, yeah.
Okay, cool. D&D Beyond is taking the mic.
Yeah, it is being a bit buggy.
Instead, 31 to hit.
Just a little bit.
Cool. D12. So that's 25 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 4 fire.
Amazing. Just like...
Is she construct or undead?
Technically, she is a demon, but she's undead as well.
Okay. In that case, she doesn't get any extra damage, and that will be that attack.
Yeah, so as you like
How many
strike...
attacks do barbarians get at this level?
2, I believe.
It's just 2? Yeah. 2. Cool.
As you take that strike, you kind of like rip part of this dress that kind of exposes like the waist area where you see like this kind of blackened band around her, where like these blackened veins kind of start spreading from this blackened band.
I see you're corrupted too. Time to deal with that. And we'll, 33 to hit, so...
Yeah.
20 slashing damage.
Amazing.
And that will be their turn, I suppose.
Amazing. As it comes around to Demora's turn, we're going to take a quick break there.
Okay.
attack him. So, as we come back in, Dora now becoming this frightful, huge warrior minotaur with this flaming arm and blood axe. We have Theo, it's become this shadowy, cloak wielding hooded figure that's seemingly disappeared from the battlefield. We have Oscar, it's like seen better days and violently arguing with his weapon at this point. And then Demora kind of just like snaps head back around to it's going to be you, Oscar, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, no, it's going to be one on the Minotaur, one on you, Oscar, because you're both problematic.
I haven't even hit yet.
Did use reckless, so I think advantage.
Yeah, definitely will be applying that advantage. Thank you. Yeah, you haven't hit yet, but she just doesn't like your face.
Oh, rude.
Fair. Okay. A lot of people don't like my face.
Coming at Emblast first. Oh, that's great advantage. For a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I rolled the same on both dice. And that will be 6 points of slashing and 17 points necrotic.
Since I can't use this on myself, reaction rebuke the violence. So can I have a wisdom save?
You can indeed. That is a 24.
That succeeds, but it's just like half damage, so 11 radiant.
Oh, amazing. Radiant, you say?
Yep.
Cool.
Because rebuke the violence.
Cool, so that actually does quite a bit of damage. That burns away, and like you can see like where the flesh was, it like kind of becomes a bit like bone to more expose the waistband metal that's there. But now
Might as well give her a justification for trying to kill me.
Yeah, now she's justified coming in with the grave strike against you.
Yeah.
Which would be a 16 to hit.
Just fucking me to beat. God damn it.
And that will be 11 points of slashing and 11 points of necrotic.
Ow. Rude.
Could I use my reaction, assuming Oscar's within 30 feet where I currently am?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm going to do Protective Field
Okay.
to try and reduce the damage by 9.
Okay. So reduces it by 9 points. Nice. Yeah, as like this blade comes through, you feel like there's like this pullback of the blade. So like it kind of like just the tip of the blade just like stabs in. Yeah.
How uncomfortable.
Bonus action. Bonus action is going to attempt a sanguine strike. So you see like her like just take some of like the blood from around like this Dinorian warrior that's just fallen. She pulls it back as a blade strike. And then I need both Emblas and Oscar to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, that's an 8. Fun. I don't know what's going on with these sheets.
Barbarians having advantage on this, or?
No, I'm pretty sure
Normally
they do
it's
get.
danger sense.
Yeah, they normally do if it's an effect they can see, right?
I believe so.
And it is
Yeah,
normally
cool.
dex saves as well.
Yeah, just roll with advantage.
23.
So that is a success. Unfortunately, Oscar, you failed.
Yeah, no. I can't figure that out.
For 20 points of necrotic damage.
Ow. Ooh.
Perfect.
Does succeeding negate that, or is it halved?
No. You don't take any damage from succeeding.
Okay.
You just get splashed with blood. That does bring us to Theo.
Okay. Here we go.
I mean,
out
sorry, Razagas, not Theo. My bad.
Yes. Stepping out, he will manifest two psychic daggers and go ahead and throw both of them
Cool.
towards her. So first one, terrible roll. 15 to hit.
15 does miss, unfortunately.
Second one, better. 28 to hit.
Oh, that will hit. Yeah, for sure.
And we'll spend another die to empower that hit.
Yep.
Um,
And you get your sneak because covered with allies and you'll hit them.
oh, nice. I wasn't sure because she was bad. Okay. Can't do mouse. 12 psychic. And takes an extra 3 because I powered it, and then sneak attack. 14.
14, amazing. Just like this one psychic dagger just hits and then just rocks her forward, and then like kind of her head swivels towards you.
So yeah, I'm gonna hide again as a bonus.
Just for the sake, just roll some stealth just in case.
Sure. Yeah, because I could roll poorly. Here we go. Oh, I did. 23.
Oh, interesting.
I was about to say, do you have reliable talent? Because
Oh, I do. Good shout. So that is
I don't know how much of a rogue you are, so I was just making sure that you, just in case.
28.
Okay. That's not so interesting. Amazing. Anything else from you, Theo? Perfect.
Nope, that is it.
So, Oscar, you've taken all these impacts. You're seeing your two
Fucking stars at this point.
acquaintances, let's put it, turn into these arcane warriors to help combat it. What are you doing?
Well, that is a very good question. And this is going to be gruesome as hell. So, letting so I'm guessing the shotgun's like on a sling, so letting that just fall back down to the side of him. He's going to like reach his hand underneath like the eye patch and kind of like rip his face down, but obviously it's transforming, so
Okay.
yeah, and just be like, oh well, might as well show me what you can do, considering this doesn't want to fucking work. And yeah, just like pulling like his face off his face.
Yeah. Pulling the face to expose Kirst's glowing green and black face, yeah.
As like the little like snakes come out and all,
Yeah.
and so on. And yeah, no, that's what he'll do. And kind of like, for the lack of better term, the kind of like layer that would technically be Oscar kind of just like falls off and flakes apart.
Amazing.
And yeah, no, let's do some fucking stuff with Curse now, because yep. Oh. Let's start with bonus action innate sorcery, get that set up. Then what do I want to do bullshit wise? No, fucking so much things. Where is it? It's on the staff. It might be on the staff. 1 second. Yes, it's on the staff. Can I have a wisdom save again?
You can indeed. Plus
22 to beat.
19.
As I cast Hold Monster.
Oh, amazing. So just like frozen in place.
Yep. And yes, he's going to concentrate on that with this very voodoo-esque staff with like shrunken heads on it, kind of like a snake, kind of moving at its own pace.
Amazing. Yeah, so whole monster.
Not that I don't know what's fucking going on with these sheets. And I think that's everything. Yeah, innate sorcerer's bonus action. I'm not going to move because spellcaster.
Yep. Perfect. And then yeah, that brings us to Dora's turn.
So, could Emblast try and grapple by like? I mean, they're held anyway, right? But
Yeah, they are held.
Just add to it. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say at this point, because they are held by Hell Potion, you could just literally hold them in place.
In that case, I think I can roll one of the Hell Fire Claw damage dice with the grapple. So that's 3 fire damage.
Perfect.
And how does the disadvantage and everything work at the minute?
So technically, you would have disadvantage to hit her, but you get advantage now because she's frozen in place. So it's flat
so we'll
roll.
just make a flat roll. Yeah. Let's see if the sheets have decided. Nope. So 26 to hit.
Yeah, we'll hit.
Let's see if the damage dice work. Nope. Nothing's working. Okay. 19 slashing.
Yep.
And 6 fire.
Amazing.
And that will be their turn.
Amazing. That has taken enough damage now where she just like starts to turn into bats. This swarm of bats now, from all the damage she's taken, she starts to come apart as bats. Interestingly though, as you're there watching this demonic figure become bats again, you see like this shadowy wolf creature just dive in and like bite a chunk of these bats out. And as you see like where the shadows come from, you just see like this elderly man in like this long leather jacket, this white beard, white long flowing hair, kind of just standing there, and these shadows seem to be coming from him. But that does pass Demora's turn. Technically still frozen. That brings us to Razagast's turn.
Now I don't know. Let's just finish her off, I guess, while she's still here. So you say she's like bats now.
Yeah. So slightly easier to hit because there's more of them. But she does get more attacks. But there's anyway, that's nothing for you to worry about.
Still disadvantage, but I was hidden, so it's advantage.
Yeah, correct.
Oh well, not advantage. Well, straight roll even.
Yep.
Everything's just going wrong today.
That rolled off the table. Try again. Oh, that failed. Natural one.
Oh, unfortunately. Yeah, just like, even though these bats are motion, they're just like go through with a gap.
It's hard to hit when they're flying around. 22 to hit.
Does it?
What is my damage die? D6, isn't it? That's why I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's bound to happen, don't worry.
So that's 11 psychic damage.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then this time bonus action would try and throw another psychic.
Okay.
Blade. Yes, that would hit. 26.
Amazing, yeah. You are rolling these straight rolls, aren't you? Because you no longer have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Maths. +7. 10.
10? Amazing.
Psychic damage. And yeah, that's my go.
Amazing. Oscar or Curse now, as you like kind of there just floating above the ground. These bats like starting to gain motion but still kind of held quite a lot in Pele's by the held monster. You two see this elderly figure just in the distance. What are you going to do?
Even with the main threat first?
Yeah.
And unlike my friend there that has a problem hitting stuff, I'm going to make sure I don't have any problem hitting stuff. And you, coming from the staff, 3 little snakes as I cast magic missile, and they're going to hunt down a bat each.
Oh, amazing. Just...
So that's 5 damage to each of them, I guess.
Perfect.
15 total.
Yeah, perfect. Just...
That's action. Actually, I have sorcery points, don't I? Because you fucking created this. Give me a sec. Fucking meh. Not in a bad way. It's just that I'm so not used to it. What meta magic did you give? But I do have quicken spell. Awesome. Cantrips do I have? That's fun. Surprisingly, don't have Eldritch Blast. So yeah, quicken spell, and then let's do something fun. Let's do sorcery first.
Cool.
Which is at advantage because of innate sorcery being
Yeah.
active. So let's see. 28 to hit.
Hits.
And we will do this as fire damage.
Okay.
No, not acid. And that is 16 fire damage.
Amazing. As you hit these, the rest of the bats just kind of crumble away. This metal disc that was attached to her waist kind of just like cracks on the floor and just burns away. And you just hear, well, not quite the way I would have got it done, but well done.
And who are you exactly?
Oh, I'm Draven Lupus.
Are we still in our echo form at this point?
You would still be unless you want to retract it.
So you mentioned shadows coming from this figure, right?
Yeah.
Is there any sign of corruption or anything like that?
No. Roll me an Arcana check.
Would this be as M-Blast?
No, I would say you could use
Okay.
Dora stats for that.
22?
22. No, this shadow seemed to be the manifestation of his actual arcane powers.
In that case, yeah, she'll drop out of M-Blast
Just,
and revert to her human form.
yeah, you just see this minotaur start to shrink and just slowly compact itself down into Dora's form.
Well, we did the job. Pleasure to meet you, Draven.
Oh, I
Don't suppose you know of any areas of safety around here?
I mean, we can camp out over in my little spot I've covered out over the past few months I've been here.
I suppose I was more thinking along the lines of ways out of here. Do you know anything that might help us there?
You probably want to get to the old rune headquarters.
Perfect. Would you mind pointing us in the right direction?
Yeah, it's straight over that way.
Anything we should be looking out for as we go?
Well, you guys have landed in probably the worst part of Limbo. A lot of things here want to kill the newly magical. Try to look out for each other. And if I was you, I would act before you have to react.
Sorry, what brings you to Limbo yourself?
Well, I'm what's known as a weave walker. Part of my talent is that I can kind of come and go in Limbo as I choose. And I'm not subjugated by the negative effects it has on most mortals. But that does mean I don't get them fancy echoes that you get.
And how did you know we were here, needed help? We just casually...
I think it was not a noise we were making.
I started hearing some gunfire. That's kind of a new thing in Limbo. A lot of, I mean, at least in this part of Limbo, there's not many arcane beings that's going to be firing guns. So I presumed it had to be some rune exploit. I'm surprised that you didn't come with a, what do they call them now? Like a professor or a teacher or a nanny, whatever they call them nowadays. And only 3 of you? Don't rune normally operate in groups of 4?
One of us got emergency. Fuck this word. Got ejected quite quickly without any prior knowledge of anybody else.
Well, lucky for them, I guess. Well, I mean, I could at least show you out of this desert area and on your way to the rune headquarters if you want. I mean, I wander around here quite a lot, so I'm kind of used to it.
Since you wander around, perhaps you could enlighten us regarding the corruption that's happening here in Limbo.
Yeah, that's very sad. I don't know why someone's got to corrupt magic like that. It's magic really is a gift, and whoever's doing this is perverting it, corrupting it, bending it to his will. It's turning most of the time hostile creatures, not hostile, that's the wrong word, or it's turning quite docile creatures very hostile, apart from the lady demon over there. She's pretty hostile, but she'll return. It's fine. You didn't obliterate her, so it's fine. But you did get rid of her corruption, so maybe she won't be as angry next time. Who knows?
Oh yeah, talking about corruption, can I blow up the disc with the shotgun?
You asking?
Disc that she dropped?
You asking?
Yeah, no, I'm just asking in general.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the shotgun point blank to the disc and just bang.
Just. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. But
I could have made it more flamboyant.
I mean, I guess, but just between you and me, them weapons there probably ain't gonna do you much good against some of the higher level arcane beings you're gonna run into.
Is there anything you could do about that? Or any information on where we could acquire weapons that would?
I
I
think
mean-
we already have that sorted. Just we haven't been listening to ourselves properly.
I mean, your friend does have a point. You do have echoes. I suppose I could take you to a site where there might be some relics. Or
Oh no, we all have them. It's just we haven't been listening to them.
oh, my apologies. I didn't realize I was dealing with such big shots over here.
The relic that I was handed doesn't really suit my style of fighting.
Oh,
So I'd be hoping to get one that I could use at a range.
I mean,
Preferably a firearm, but
it's possible. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna get a firearm, but definitely a ranged weapon for sure. I take it. He kind of looks you over, and he's just like, "Take it, y'all met Creeper."
I think that's our
we've
first
been
port of call.
acquainted.
What did he ask you to do? He don't give relics out for nothing.
Get rid of the dark tamer that's the responsible for the corruption.
Oh, so a nice easy walk in the park. Fair enough. He must be easing off.
Yeah. The sarcasm is very heavy with this one.
Hey, you gotta keep yourself entertained when you can walk between worlds.
I
Well,
don't suppose you know how we can find him.
who, Creeper?
No,
No,
Oh, the Dark Tamer?
Tamer.
Thank you.
Tamer, I don't fucking know.
I presume he's probably taked over the Rune headquarters, because Rune don't really come out here much now. That's why I'm quite surprised to see 3 youngsters. Well, 2 youngsters and are you a bear?
Well, like I'm not going to lie.
I mean, you might want to trim it up a little bit, man. Beard's a all year kind of thing, but you need to keep it trimmed.
No, I don't.
Hey, man, it's your choice. But you kind of got some Dynerian warrior in it.
Oh yes, I have an awful lot of things in my beard at the moment. A couple of scorch marks, we're just going to ignore those.
I'll tell you what, if you want, I can accompany you until you find a relic for yourself, little miss. One that you feel more compatible with. Maybe I could teach you a thing or two on how to use your newly found gifts, relic and echo. Like I said, I'm a weave walker, but I'm still technically a tamer.
Yeah, but didn't you also say that you don't get access to echoes for the fact that you can walk between worlds? I guess it'll just be knowledge that you have, what's the word, accrued over your...
Yeah,
We're about the same age.
No, I think I
Probably not.
do outdo you
In
a little
looks,
bit,
at least.
sir. But yes, I don't get an echo, but I do get this kind of thing.
Intelligence.
And you just see his leather jacket kind of like waft in the wind as it like the tails of the jacket kind of becomes like this furry tail, and he just becomes like this wolf creature. I can do this.
Oh. Great Halloween costume.
He just retracts it back and he's just like, yes, good Halloween costume. I've not heard that one before. So yeah, so technically I do have a arcane form. It's just not quite as flashy or flamboyant as yours. That reminds me, you know how to let your echo kind of recharge, right? Oh, Lord.
Considering we're out here for our first you know. Have a guess?
Why did I decide to walk over here?
Because you heard gunshots and were very concerned that there might be somebody in trouble.
Yeah, now I'm
Little
in
did you
trouble.
know how much trouble we actually are. Yes, welcome. Okay.
I think-
Anyway,
Theo would, if you drop the Radagast form for him to come back out,
Yeah.
and he goes, well, of course we obviously know how it works, but perhaps you could enlighten us just to make sure our information is
Okay.
correct.
a
Okay.
warning ahead of the time this kick speaks out of his ass.
Okay. Not my first time dealing with that. I deal with that quite a lot. Do you all know what an arcane binder is? Please tell me you have one of them, otherwise you're all gonna become bombs very quickly.
I have the bracelet that I don't really like, yes.
Well, just do me a favor. Don't ever take that off.
No, I kind of figured that out when it grafted itself to my skin.
Yes. Long story short, you take that off, you go boom.
Sounds like a really fun way to end a conversation. Anyway,
I mean, don't get me wrong, anything around you will also go boom, but
What's the radius? How big is the explosion?
well, kid, the last time I knew someone that did it, they took out a city block.
That big? Okay.
fun.
Unfortunately, he was new and didn't quite understand his powers. Room tried to intercept him and didn't quite explain that once you put one of them on, you don't ever take it off. That kind of regulates the arcane flow.
I mean, obviously I knew that, but it's strange that they didn't tell us when upon receiving this. Thankfully, I knew already.
Well, if you knew already, why would they need to tell you?
Well,
I didn't know.
Well,
I
how
was
did they
forced
know
into
that
this,
I
so...
would know?
oh Lord. Draven, what have you got yourself into this time?
One hell of a headache, I'm not going to lie.
Yes. Okay. Okay. What else do I need to teach you, guys? In the time, you know what? Let's get moving a little bit.
Walk and talk.
Yeah, some Daeneryan warriors might pop up from under the sand. They like to lay here for prey, and because you guys are like fireworks of arcane energy, they will come quite quickly.
Yes,
The-
you said you had a camp.
Yeah, I got one quite close by. If you follow me this way, we can go there. You can rest. Oh, I should probably tell you. No, let's get to my camp and I'll explain.
Sounds good.
If there's any time when nobody's paying attention to him, I want to use my use of Fine Steed to just summon like a fucking horse or something, and just out of the blue, we'll start riding a horse as we go.
Well, this ally of yours definitely likes to say, "I'm over here, hit me."
Yeah, people have said that while riding.
Well,
Yeah, you always
He is
like
quite an
wander off.
effective distraction.
I can see that.
I'm buoyant too.
I definitely see he could be a distraction. Maybe we just leave him out there, wait for a couple of things we need to hunt to come, and just use him as bait.
I'm up for that. That was we were kind of doing anyway. So.
Well,
Good thing this has a fly speed.
let's call that plan B, but let's head to my little slice of paradise away from paradise.
This camp of yours, I'm assuming it's able to conceal magic. They won't be able to find us.
Yeah,
Of a sort.
pretty much when you're there, you won't be able to feel anything from the outside or the inside. It's like a void of magical energy. It's only once you get used to it you can kind of pinpoint certain things. It's a good place to train young people like yourselves.
Great. Let's go.
I think inexperience is more correct term.
Sure. Can we still cast magic within this?
Yeah, you
Wait.
can cast magic in there. It just won't affect the outside.
Right.
And anything outside won't be able to know what's going on inside. But yeah, follow me. It's just up this way. And he just continues walking his way through the sand. Slowly as he's walking, the sand kind of becomes like more stone kind of area. And then you just see like kind of this rundown little shed. Just like standing by itself in the middle of nowhere. He's like, that's my little home there. It's like a one-man shed, it looks like.
Right. Will it fit all of us in there
Yeah.
comfortably?
And the horse.
I mean, the horse might get dispelled by going through the barrier.
Oh, shame. Anyway, probably shouldn't be flying above the barrier then.
Yeah. But yeah, as he goes over to the little one-man shed, opens the door, and you just see stairs leading down.
Okay. Is the barrier down the steps, or is it like through the?
As soon as you step over into the door, the barrier's active.
Okay.
I'm
I'm going to send him telepathically to Dora and just say, "Do you think we can trust him?"
So telepathically back, I presume she can do that for this?
Yeah.
Good question. I was thinking the same myself. Maybe I'll try asking him something? Don't worry, I'll be subtle.
Sure.
And
already walking into the building.
excuse me, Draven, I don't suppose you've ever devoured tamer energy, have you?
No, why would I do that?
Can she kind of get a read on him?
Yeah, give an insight check, sure.
Not bad, 22?
22, very good. So you definitely get the sense that he's confused by the question. But there's no like lying in like his response, and then he's just like, are you trying to ask me if I'm a dark tamer?
I don't know what you mean. Just wondered if you'd perhaps dabbled in anything similar?
No, definitely not. All I would say is, if I wanted to kill you three, I could have done it a couple of times when you were fighting Demora. I didn't have to help with some of the bats.
That's true. I think we can trust him.
No, that's a fair point.
Already well into the shed at this point.
Besides, I don't hear any screams from Oscar, so I'm sure it's okay.
It's because he's already dead.
He's already dead. There is no screams. There was no time.
What kind of death was that? Instant.
But no, if you do go over the barrier and you do step downstairs, it's like a big flight of steps down, probably about 30 to 40 steps. And then it's just like this big open area underground where like there's all these like sigils carved into the walls and ceilings. There's like a few like homely comforts, nothing lavish, but there's like some chairs, there's a table, stuff like that. There's like a chest he has there. You see like a few spare changes of clothes. Nothing, like I said, nothing over the top lavish, just basic parts. Well, this is where we can stay for the time being. You guys can rest over first, and then we can talk about anything you want to talk about. If you pour some of your arcane energy inwards, if you pull it in from this area, you'll be able to heal yourself. Mechanically, you'll be able to take a short rest.
Nice.
And we're charging our so useful companions that are living inside our bracelets and heads and other parts of our anatomy.
Let's keep you guys charged first. Then we'll talk about charging the others. But
Okay.
they won't technically die while in limbo, whereas you definitely will.
Noted.
Considering I've seen the insides of a technically magical creature, I second that opinion.
Yeah, well, start pouring your energy and start healing, and I'll get some soup on the go. And that is where we will end today's session.